Hello everybody, welcome to the first episode of Drawing Hub. We're doing something slightly different today. Because we decided to be a little bit more productive once in a while.
Indeed.
Today I'm gonna be with Reese.
For those who may or may not know, me and Sin here, we do comics or art, depending on our mood.
Or I used to. A long time ago.
Yeah. Needless to say, with the way things have gone in recent times, my artistic urge has dropped significantly, so I'm trying to get back into the swing of things.
Mine never returned. So I'm still swinging.
Yeah, we figured, might as well give it a go, see what we come up with. I mean, I've got enough comic ideas and projects, I just need to get around to doing them. As for you, Sin, I'm not really sure what's going on with you.
I'm just gonna go with what I was doing earlier.
Care to tell the lovely people at home what you were doing earlier?
Nah, everybody's just gonna have to do some guesswork as usual with me. Oh, why is he not explaining what he's doing? And all the hints are just hints. Well, I don't like to tell people anything. That's just what kind of an asshole I am.
I don't mind telling people things unless it's really plot relevant. Then I try to keep that close.
This is not even plot relevant.
No, of course not. So I'm just warming up myself, just doing a few screenshot references from our stream last night because I generally found it kind of amusing.
And I'm working out an idea I had, just expanding on it. Phantom says, Nav would explain why you two look so grumpy today. We're always grumpy, isn't that right, Reese?
Yeah. I mean, I work all the time.
We laugh, but we're always grumpy. Reese might look and sound happy, but you should see his face.
I'm always upset.
Exactly. Becky can confirm. Oh wait, she's not here today. I can say all the shit I want.
I cry on the inside, that's all. Okay, that's not too bad. My only debate here is if I should make them look more like what you do in the thumbnail, or keep them as the actual characters from the game.
You know, Reese, that's up to you.
I know.
If you want to make it hologround adjacent, then you make them just like we did in the thumbnails. You can also use our avatars. You can also just have the normal characters if you want a broader audience. But then again, nobody remembers this game, so take that as you will.
Well, those who watch our streams will soon remember. Oh wait, that means people have to actually watch our stream. Oh no.
Oh no. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, over to this follow button.
Shh, I was trying to be subtle, damn it.
Subtle? What's subtle?
I know, what's the subtle with you? Yeah.
I don't know. I legit don't know. Please help me.
Don't worry, it'll all be over soon.
I need to open a thing. I need to find a thing. I need to look at the references of my own characters.
Because it's been so long.
No, I just need to look at the references of my characters. Doesn't matter how long it's been. I can draw them yesterday and be like, okay, I need to have a look at my reference.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called a blueprint for a reason. So you don't fuck up.
Huh. Maybe I should have one of those.
Maybe.
But then
you
again, I
should.
never fuck up. I never fuck up. I am perfect in everything I do.
Except my marriage.
Except my marriage, yes.
We're not even married. Exactly.
That's why we're failing. For those who probably didn't hear, my other half was saying lies in the background.
Exactly.
I'm not sure how audio.
That's, no,
audible
it
is.
was audible. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, Reese. It was perfectly there.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oops. It'd help if I actually picked it correctly. Oh.
What you gonna do, Reese?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, I've just been at work today. Haven't really done much since then. I came home, and then I was playing some more Monster Hunter in the Guiding Lands, trying to get, well, higher rank. So that's my day in a nutshell. I went to pick up the missus after she finished work. So, and now here we are. It's only been a few hours for me, so.
Becky working full time now?
Yes and no. She is full time. She does 5 days a week, but her hours are only 2.5 hours. Although she is looking to increase her hours. She's talked to her boss, and that's okay. She'll start doing that next week.
Talking to her boss?
But no.
Sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Oh dear. But yeah, she'll be doing the extra hours next week to see how she finds it. So hopefully that should go well.
Fair dues.
How's your day been?
I just got up.
Oh, okay.
Literally crawled out of bed, looked at the clock, and I'm like, well, fuck.
I don't know why, I just imagined you kind of just open your eyes and just literally rolled out of bed. Not like get up and turn, just rolled off it.
You imagine correctly, sir. That's exactly how I get up. I roll out of the bed.
Just thump. And then you just roll to the kitchen. You still haven't actually got to your feet yet. You just rolled there.
Yep. No, I don't roll. I crawl like a fucking slug that I am.
Then you'd have your cat just following after you, like, Master, what are you doing? Waking up. This is how I do it.
This is who I am. Shadow the Hedgehog plays in the background.
Yeah. This is who I am.
I am who I am. Phantom says, I don't even remember the name of the game, Rio. It's called Legend of Legaia.
It was back in the 90s on PS1. The PS1!
I'm pretty sure it hasn't won yet.
Y'all are old.
Wow, just call me out like that, hon. Thanks. Bitch called me old. What would you know?
You'll always be old in comparison to her. That's
Oh yeah,
the
it's a
problem.
7-year gap.
That's the problem when you choose your wife to be that young. She's gonna call you
know what
old all the time.
Well, you know what they say, though. You're as young as the person you're feeling.
Up.
Ew.
See, Becky and I made the same joke, only she repulsed and I actually said it.
Oh, I love this girl. I really do.
It would be weird if you stayed with her if you didn't.
Well, that's like, what, 70% of couples in America.
America, fuck yeah. Gotta follow
America.
tradition.
America, fuck yeah. Gonna save the motherfucking day, yeah.
Gonna have a montage.
I do like that
A
song.
motherfucking montage.
Montage. Even Rocky had a montage.
Rocky needed a montage.
Oh yeah. You see who he was fighting? Yeesh. Quite literally got destroyed.
They will break you.
Mm.
Apparently they released like a new cut of that movie. Or releasing. Without all the silly stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because if you
I did hear about the director's cut.
If you remember, there was like a fucking robot servant. There's like
Yeah.
loads of silly stuff. There's just like what?
Well, it was a product of the times.
Yeah, where they had absolutely no idea what to do with this one. Oh, should we make this one for the kids? Yeah, let's make this one for the kids. I will break you. Anti-Soviet propaganda.
I'm pretty sure you've heard about this, where Stallone actually said to Lumberg? Like, oh, let's do a little real spa, just a little fun kind of thing. Blimmin' man hit him so hard that when he went to the doctor thought that Stallone was hit by an actual truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing is, Stallone isn't even embarrassed by it. He actually does tell that story proper.
Well, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
It makes for a good story.
Yeah. Because Rocky's supposed to be like, oh, true spirit can overcome anything. Nope. Stallone had to actually go to the freaking hospital. Shit. Oh dear. What a wild time.
I was looking at this another day and I was like, I should probably add more characters to this template. See if I can work with an interface.
Okay.
And the most common one that's gonna appear is Ace. So
Yeah. Well, I figured as much, because my character is only for a small portion of it, ain't it?
well, if it's gonna be yours, it's gonna be the young one first,
Exactly.
and then I have to figure out if it's gonna apply and how it's gonna apply, what's gonna apply.
Because it's most likely be a flashback sequence, I would imagine.
Well, that's the thing. I need to figure out how to structure it, and I have no idea how. I might just start at the beginning.
Good do.
What I'm already writing. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. You certainly shall.
Yeah, I've been going through his design and trying to apply the new things to it. And there are some differences from how I draw things normally. Like I need to
You're referring to Ace?
yeah, I need to make things a little angled every now and then.
Okay.
It's more like straight lines in this style.
Alright.
So I was like, how should I do this? What should I stylize? And like you'll see his shirt is bigger. His like overall hands are bigger than normal. Just for the style.
Yeah.
Like they were even bigger. I needed to make them smaller, as you can see here. But
Okay.
yeah, like a lot of things are more angled up. This specific version.
Yeah.
It's the same with the grunt, really. If you look closely, a lot of things are simplified into that type of art style.
Well, was it you that said like less is more, or was it something I said?
I guess it's a yes on both.
Because sometimes you can add a lot more by doing a lot less, ironically. Like, well, one thing's for certain, I'm not great at a lot of detail, that's a given, but you can usually tell what I'm trying to go for. Because when you have to draw something again and again and again and again, you kind of just find shortcuts on how to do it.
Well, in terms of that, I'll say that you do need to find shortcuts, but what's more important is trying to fit those shortcuts visually into what you have already. So you can have a lot of details if you want to. But for example, how do you fit them? They need to fit everything else. If your character has a very elaborate tattoo that you have to redraw constantly, you need to figure out a way to make it look like the rest of him. That makes it a game of balancing. So that's one. But then another thing is, how do I make him look in tandem with the rest of the characters? It's not only getting him look on the same line, but then you have to make him fit the rest of them. Or is it a joke where he stands out like All Might? Like, you have to make those kind of decisions.
This is it. Like, it's funny that you brought up the whole tattoo thing, because, like, Way of the House Husband, for example, most of the time, Tetsu is clothed, which is fine. But the few times you do see his tattoo, you can clearly tell that it's a stencil put onto the character. The artist probably didn't just draw it again and again whenever it's revealed, in the rare times that it is shown.
Phantom says, hold shift while moving the pencil to create a line. It will make it easier for you. I know the thing you're talking about. The problem with that is that it makes it consistent width, and I don't like that. It makes it too clean, and even here the lines might look consistent, but they're actually not. I'm pushing slightly, I'm pushing more, I'm pushing harder, and some lines do actually have a slight curve to them. It just looks more angled and line-like. So I'm not trying to create perfect straight lines. I actually prefer not to, because it I actually hate it when my artwork is a little too clean. I always try to make it look a little bit messy.
Sometimes it looks better that way.
It adds this sketchiness to it, realism. When it's too perfect, something feels off. I don't like it. It's the same.
Sometimes
It's the same thing when you do symmetry. I try to like go in and add a few things that will change it, even if it's completely symmetrical.
Sometimes I like my sketch work better than my finished product because it's not so clean.
It's not because it's so clean. I actually was kind of like looking at it, and I can tell you this much: when you sketch, there's a layer of gradient that you unwillingly add. It's not just a line per line per line. You're actually shading it a little bit as well.
Yeah, like for example, if you're looking at my screen, you can see with my sketch, me going over it and how it gradients off.
Yep. It's the
If
same.
I wanted to go,
It's the same.
if I wanted to go just hard, yeah, if I just wanted to go hard, just boom, easy.
Yeah, but
But it loses that kind of thing.
It's the same with our avatars. I can actually show you one of the tests I did. It's a little bit of behind the scenes, but generally, like, here's one I did for myself as a test, and I really don't like the result. Okay, here's my normal face. However, there's also an old one here, and this is what it looks like, inked. There's a lot of normalcy missing from it, which I don't like. Yes, it looks cleaner, but on screen it looks horrible. So I stayed with the sketch one. Yeah, Phantom says, "So God, burn it with fire." I'll leave it as a reminder. Why not to use it? Because if you don't do that, at some point in your life you might just like, why didn't I go for sketch? Why did I go with sketch? Why didn't I just ink stuff? Then you open it up and you look at it like, oh yeah, that's why. Fuck it. If you don't learn your history, folks, oh, you just won't learn. Keep your things. All the embarrassing things.
The amount of stuff I still have of my old artwork, so embarrassing. So
I
hard.
still have my artwork from the early 2000s. All in folders.
Early 90s for me.
I wish I had stuff from that time. Yeah, a lot of it got thrown away by my parents. Or
my
just,
condolences.
it just lost themselves to time in our basement. And that basement was basically a death trap for anything that was put in there. A lot of the stuff from my room went into there when I moved out to England.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but that's the way it is.
Just the way the cookie crumbles.
But most of my stuff from that time was in like textbooks and stuff, so it doesn't matter anyway. A lot of it was just Dragon Ball Z stuff, and previously to that it was Disney stuff.
I don't think I actually have any Disney stuff, funnily enough.
I used to watch a lot of Disney when I was a kid.
Yeah, so do I, but I mean, I never really drew Disney. I don't know why. It's never.
I used to draw Donald Duck a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Phantom says, I know my oldest ones I first started in drawings are still on DeviantArt and I do not want to visit. Yeah, I still keep them around, like all the early stuff I posted. 2004,
same here.
2005. But
I don't know, I'm just nostalgic.
Some of those pictures are older than what the post date actually says. Because if you look at the post date, I like posted 40 pictures in a month. And yes, I used to draw that much back in the day, but that is also just me posting old stuff.
Yeah. That's it. I don't know why. I've just always been a very nostalgic person for my old stuff. And when I look back on it and see where I've come from, it just makes me feel a bit better.
Well, sometimes
You
you
know?
also want to do the draw again thing, where you,
Oh yeah.
when you sit down and draw it, and like then give it a test. What can I do to draw it this time? And at some point I sat down and drew one of my characters and made him a little bit more tribal
Yeah.
than I used to have him. I wouldn't say Native American, but I think I was aiming for it at the time, but I know nothing of the culture itself, so I will just say, yeah, it's tribal. But the character himself, at the time, I think I just didn't know what I was doing altogether, so... I was still in like high school or something at the time, so you don't really put much thought into things like that at the time.
Yeah.
Even though that was a game I wanted to make. An RPG Maker. I was learning RPG Maker. Without any tutorials.
Memories. I gave that a go too. I didn't get very far. Oh dear. Speaking of failure.
Why are you such a failure? All you're left now is with emotional damage. Phantom says, to be honest, Grant looks a lot more cleaner than the previous ones from the comic page, as if looks like alive. Well, that's the idea, I guess. let's see how it turns out. No, it's not an animation. It's something I wanna try and see if I can make it work. Secret project.
Secret project. And no, I have no involvement in this.
Nobody does. It's just me. For now. It's not even a project yet, it's just a thing. It's just an idea. Before you commit to projects, you guys should try and see if you can actually visualize it. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's too easy for me. That's why I have so many freaking projects.
Pilika.
Exactly.
By the way, funny thing, Lucas told me like one of the characters in the newest guy is called Pilika.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So guess what he's gonna be saying while playing that?
Oh my god, I love it.
Pilika.
Such an old game just makes such a great meme.
Well, the thing is,
You
like,
know the
her
context.
name there is Pirika or something like that, but it's Pilika. It's the typical thing.
Yeah.
Pilika. Depression mode. Depression times.
Yep.
Hey, we should
Even when she was happy, that portrait gone.
We should have that portrait as a fucking emote.
What is what I'm saying? If you know the context of it, it makes so much sense.
Well, even if you don't, it's a sad girl. That's all you have to.
Yeah.
Why are you guys
No,
supposing
no.
sad girls? Well, Pilika.
No, Sin. You gotta promote. If you want to know the context, watch our stream.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. Yes, it is a sad girl. It's funny, haha. But still watch our stream.
Haha,
Watch
sad
it.
girl. Haha, sad girl. Haha. Watch the streams.
Ha, 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 ha. Watch it. Hey, Sid.
What?
We should promote our stream more.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. I heard that was getting a revival. Did that ever happen?
Yeah, they are. I don't know what channel or what service, but they are getting a revival in the modern times. And they
Nice.
play off of the male privilege bullshit that I fucking love it. No, it's okay. We can do this. We're white.
Oh god.
It's so
Really?
perfect for podcast.
Awesome. I'm putting a lot more effort into this 4-image thing than I should.
That's how it goes.
Yes, honey, just chilling. Turn it off, we can't afford it!
Make it cold.
I don't care! We're a third world country now, we can't afford heating!
It's not heating, it's electricity that's being turned into heat.
That's the same thing!
But it's only on one bill.
Are you paying for it?
I feel.
Hmm?
I feel.
Okay.
Then Reese is okay with that.
Yeah. I am okay with this.
Are you paying the electricity bill this month? Yes. Okay.
Mustache. Da-da-da-da. Mustache.
I think I told you. I found the, or maybe I just told Lucas. I found the Soul Reaver Legacy of Kain bridge dub.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was one.
They just made one episode, which is based on Blood Omen plus the opening of Soul Reaver, and it's done really, really fucking accurately. But I can't show Lucas the whole thing because even though it doesn't spoil anything, it's gonna color his how he's gonna see the series from now on.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, like how Bex watched TBZ Abridged, and that's just how she sees the series now.
Basically, and I want him to experience the actual thing first, because then you can watch it and be like, yeah, this makes you more appreciative. But if he's playing the game and then starting to remember all the bullshit, then yeah, he's not gonna take anything that's happening seriously.
Yep.
So I showed him the Blood Omen section of the video, since he's mostly... he's very far into it. And he already knows how it ends, so it doesn't matter. And it doesn't really change much, since it's mostly just Kain. But with Soul Reaver and in that one, there's a lot of interaction between Raziel and Kain. So I don't want to spoil it, like ruin that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found that thing and I was laughing. Unfortunately, it's not gonna get continued. Very unfortunate.
No.
The thing is, like, I read the comments, and the offer basically worked with Team 4-star and all.
Okay.
And I think he's friends with them, but generally he says, like, I can't work on this anymore because his friend introduced him to the series, and then he died shortly after they made this episode.
Oh no.
So he's like, yeah, I did work on episode 2, but I couldn't bring myself to work on like the rest of it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, especially since that friend is the one that introduced him to the series.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
understandable. Sucks,
Yeah.
but it's understandable.
Yeah.
At least this time it's a good excuse. Unlike with the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D Super series that I mentioned, I was really looking forward to that one continuing, but I think the offer had like a breakdown.
Oh.
Yeah, and then unfortunately that one's like the offer still does stuff, still does voiceover stuff, but
Yeah.
that project just got binned and that's it. Because I think it either didn't get enough popularity that they wanted or whatever. I don't know. Maybe they just lost interest.
That's a possibility, that's for sure.
Still pretty shite. What can you do?
Oh yeah. It is hard being a creative sometimes. Sometimes.
It's just funny because that Abrisu is the one that made me watch the fucking series. And I was like, yeah, I actually want to see this now. I watched the first season. I got really... Well, I didn't like the ending of it all that much because they just had to do the "oh, don't worry, everything's fine" bullshit excuse.
Of course.
Because a lot of people die. Like actual summons will kill people until they'll actually use the souls of people as summoning material.
Shite.
So a lot of people die.
I mean,
like they
it's
put
not on.
Not on what?
Oh, I was gonna say it's not uncommon with the Yu-Gi-Oh series.
Yeah.
Because obviously you got to summon people, and then there's the whole, well, shadow games thing. You know, 4 kids are like, oh, it's just your soul gets sent. No, it's proper murder. You're using real monsters. They're out to kill you.
Yeah.
But anyway. So you were saying?
Well,
A lot of people die.
Becky's talking in the chat in your name.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Phantom says like, looks like we have an imposter in the chat.
Why you have my name, sweetie?
And then Phantom says, funny how Reese isn't paying attention to the chat. Becky responds,
How can I?
That's cause they be drawing. Sin is looking at the chat, Ryu isn't. Well, the thing is, Phantom, I can just raise my eyes up. That's where the chat is. And Reese probably has to switch tabs.
Yeah, I do. I do have to switch tabs, yes.
I actually have the chat on multiple screens, just so I can see movement more. And Becky says, Twitch is check your Twitch inbox. You have 53 messages. Becky, those are spam messages from Twitch themselves. There's no point. It's your subscription box, which means like they want you to subscribe to Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, and you're gonna get free stuff. And that's their advertisement box for all the free stuff you're not getting.
Letting you know the best deals and what's new and so forth and so on.
No, really, open it and have a look at it. That's all it is. Go ahead, open it. See what happens.
Bombardment!
Oh yeah, have you been reading Chainsaw Man recently?
Oh yeah, I have been reading the recent stuff, yes.
You see the latest one?
Yep. The plot thickens.
Yeah,
Ho, ho, ho,
so we have
ho.
an imposter.
Yes. Very sus. I would insert, obviously, Among Us music, but don't have it, so yeah.
You could have said, I would even say it's looking pretty great. Because, you know...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the girls both vented to themselves and then Chainsaw Man appeared.
Yep. Yes, he did. Very out of character for the guy.
Or what is appearing to be Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, because remarkably they showed that our favorite Chainsaw Man was actually asleep for a whole time.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why they're telling him to stay put and not show up. Because they've got their own thing working in the background.
Yep. Oh yeah, it is quite interesting to say the least.
And Denji's gonna fuck it all up for them.
Of course.
Wouldn't be
That's
Denji
kinda
if he
his
didn't.
thing. Oh yeah. This is why we love him.
Yeah.
I say love him. Tolerate him.
Becky's saying, the right eye on Luna looks wrong, Reese. The eye dot thing.
There you go. Fixed. Is it? There it is. Backseat artists.
Get off of my lawn. Get off of my lawn, you darn dirty kids, with your advice.
Advice. Ugh. I assume my other half is using my account because he doesn't have one.
Make one. So make one.
Fun fact, this was something I used to draw when I was younger too.
What did you
Back
use to
before...
when you was-
Oh, the usual. Marker pens, felt tips, that kind of thing. Back in the day, before, you know, streaming was a thing and online guides and whatnot, I was trying to, for whatever reason, make my own, like, guidebook of this game.
Okay.
To remind myself how I got there, the tricks and tips, what have you. But more to say comic. Man, I was such a fool.
Did you succeed?
No, I only got through the first boss, and me being a kid, moved on to other things.
What a
I still got it
shame.
though. I still got the book.
That is a shame.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been funny to bring up. This is my entire work from my childhood.
As I said, I still got it.
No, no, man. I'm just meaning if it was completed. It's like
Oh,
a
right.
handler's guide.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Come on, Becky. Join the silly club. And what do you mean only silly people? You're already there. You're using it right now.
I don't know why. I feel like I've drawn Luna with the same kind of energy as Power.
Paula?
Power from Chainsaw Man.
Not really.
Yeah. Whiskers, how weird! Stop.
Power would fucking slice through them.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's funny.
Well, I'm trying to... Well, yeah, I'm not denying that. I'm only trying to keep this to about 4 images. Because remember, in our stream, we had it that Luna, he had ripped off the mustache and he just has a blooming plaster.
I should do.
Okie dokie. No, wrong one.
What you do wrong, Reese?
I'm changing the image resolution.
You chose canvas, huh?
Hmm. That's just fine.
Which is fine, but not exactly what I wanted. I've been keeping up with Sonic Frontiers.
I have indeed.
Have you spoiled everything for yourself? Are you gonna play it yourself?
But of course. Well, yes to both. I had spoiled it for myself because after what happened with Forces, I didn't want to spend, well, you know, a good, 40, 50 quid on a game I'm absolutely going to hate. But, apparently, yeah, it's a decent game. It's a bit of a jack of all trades Sonic game, but it's a good game. Because they got, was it Ian Finn to write the story this time around. And he makes references to everything from the Sonic lore so far.
Okay.
From the comics to the old games, pretty much everything. And Sonic in an open world works quite well from what I'm told. And obviously the boss battles are something the Sonic series has desperately needed. So I'm going to give it a try.
Cool.
But as I said, there's a lot in it. Like, a lot. Besides the usual Sonic levels, there's just the fishing minigame with Big, there's puzzles, there's obviously platforming, no duh. That's kind of Sonic's thing. So, yeah, it's just... And the characters, for whatever reason, I don't know why, actually have character development. Like, they actually go through character arcs in this game. Like, what? Okay.
Race.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's almost like they gave them character.
I know! But they haven't before! That's the shock! Don't get me wrong. Like, you'll always play Sonic and everyone else will kind of just be there. And there's nothing wrong with that, it's just... It's been a long time since the characters actually were characters. At least in the games.
Mm-hmm. Well, you do have a lot of experience with the comics.
Mm-hmm. That I do.
Did they make reference to Kent Pander's lore?
No, thankfully. Oh dear. Although it was funny, as you're going through Twitter, as I do from time to time, cough, Sega's actually looking for a lore master. And so I made a meme where it's like, oh, hi, I'm... Was it... What's it? I'm Pat Kenders or something like that. It's just like,
I'm Pat Kenders. Hello.
yeah, that was it. It's just like, well played. People on the internet are just quick. Just, my god. Dear.
Hello, I'm Pat Kenders. I will be your lore master, baby.
Dear. I never really read much of the Archie series, to say the least. But, yeah, us English had a very interesting version of the Sonic comics, to say the least. Apparently, it's kind of still going. It has like its own website, but I'm not really sure if that's still being updated or not. In that one, Amy is a... Well, how to explain this? Besides the fact that she uses a blooming crossbow, she was partnered up with her techno canary, named Techno, and back in the 90s, you just thought, best friends, what have you. Yeah, now they're a couple. She completely dishes Sonic and is now full on this. Like, oh, okay. That's good for her, I guess. Makes sense within the universe.
Well, at least it's not her being aged up because she wanted to be an adult and part of the freedom fighters, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's just weird. Comics are weird. But then again, we are talking about...
to be older. Still a kid on the inside. Wonderful.
I mean, it's not too out of the ordinary, because, you know, magical girl genre and all that, but all the same, okay, sure. This is a thing now. But, yeah, whole universe got rebooted thanks to Sonic and Mega Man.
Yay.
Now IDW does it, so... And from what I hear, they do very well. Especially when it was the Metal Virus arc. Take zombie apocalypse, but with robots. Go figure. And now, kinda, Sonic is on a scrap island where all the badniks that he's destroyed over the years have been kind of fixed up by using parts of other destroyed badniks, and it has almost a Saw feel to it. Because when Sonic wakes up, his leg is just clamped with metal junk. Like, what? Okay. I haven't read the full thing yet, but one of the covers is like, wow, did we just go into Saw? What the hell? Because it actually features Mecha Sonic. He got fixed up and he was doing fine on the island, like really a good local. Then Sonic showed up. And that's when shit starts to go wrong.
And then
old programming.
And then all the PTSD rises up.
Yep. Ah, dear.
And we take Eon.
That's normal with her.
No, it just happened right after I did.
Majestic. Magnificent. Look at this moustache.
Becky says, I got you forces as a Christmas gift. How dare you hate my gift, sir?
Trust me, sweetie, there was nothing wrong with you getting me the gift, because how was I to know just how really bad it was? And I don't mean bad as in, oh, the game is completely and absolute bullshit, I can't play it. It's just very short. It's just so mediocre. Like, it could have been so much more, and it just wasn't. You know, this is a game that says, oh, you and the Resistance will fight Eggman's armies, along with Sonic's old bad guys. And you fight 2 of them. One of them, he's just on a giant bee badnik. The other one is supersized and runs away from you. You don't fight any Death Egg robots, you don't fight with Knuckles or Rouge or any of the old characters. And the stages are... all the stages can be complete in less than a fucking minute. Every last goddamn single one. You just have to press boost. And that's it. You complete the stage. That's not a game. That's a graphic... That's literally an interactive novel.
But Reese, that's what the fans have been asking for all this time.
If they are, more power to you. It's not what I wanted.
The Kent Pandas fans have been pandering about this all this time.
Again, there was so much hype for the game just to be let down, and I'm not gonna lie.
That's because it rode on the coattails of generations.
Yep. And again, it just killed my love for Sonic. I just didn't care anymore. I was done. And then they announced Frontiers, and it's just like, yeah. They announced Frontiers, and it's just like, I can't be hurt again. I don't want to be hurt again.
Yeah.
Only for people to be like, no, it's actually good. Sonic works with open world and bit of RPG elements and bit of Devil May Cry and Breath of the Wild. It's like, yes, Sonic can pretty much fit into anything. That's why it shouldn't be so hard to make a decent game.
Reese, that requires effort from the devs.
I am
well
well aware.
And they just want a quick cash-in. Ka-ching!
Well, as I said, I don't know if the fault is with Sega or the devs or whoever. It's just, after playing something like Sonic and the Dark Brotherhood, which shows Sonic can work as an RPG, it should be a no-brainer that an open-world exploration game can be done in full-on 3D. The fact that it's taken so long to do it is like, why?
Why?
And as you even said, like Generations, or Unleashed, despite the werewolf stuff, probably some of the better Sonic games in God knows how long.
Well,
At least for the 3D stuff.
The problem with Unleashed again is that it was released and it couldn't run on the hardware. And it was marred by way too much werewolf stages. Also,
No, I don't claim...
also Becky says more like canned panders, and that was my joke, Becky. That's why they were pandering to the fans.
Yes, yes. Look, I'm not going to pretend Sonic fans can't be very vocal, because yes, they can. Very, very easily.
It's almost like they don't shut up sometimes.
And it's hard to please everyone, but the thing is, you shouldn't be trying to please everyone, you should just be trying to focus on doing a good game.
Yeah, basically.
If you have a good game, people will like it, that's the bottom line.
Yep. Don't listen to them, listen to me. Again, I'm gonna bring up fucking Sonic Boom because again, that's my go-to for you. How could you fuck this up? Like you had everything laid out for you, and then you just got the wrong person to fucking do the thing.
Yep. It is an interesting case study, to say the least.
And I get that people like the animated series, but it falls into my Saturday morning crunch problem, where it's just like, oh, we can't think of anything. Well, Saturday morning cartoon it is.
Well, it's not like Sonic hasn't worked as a Saturday morning cartoon before, so I don't blame them for trying again. Hell, they're doing it again with Sonic Prime
and
on Netflix.
I am skipping it.
Again, I'm not saying you should watch it.
And I'm just saying, and that's why I am skipping it, because it's more of the same shit I hate.
And again, don't let us deter anyone out there that actually enjoys this stuff, okay? You do you, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't care. Look, if you have shit taste, I don't care. That's your problem, not mine.
Oh dear. It's shit like this that gets us cancelled, buddy.
I don't care. That was my initial fucking goal when I started this channel. I can even go back into Lucas's history in our chat, and that's literally what I said. Hey Lucas, you want to start a channel and get cancelled?
Really? That's your goal?
Yeah.
Most people be on here to try and get noticed. Nah, sitting here, I want to get cancelled.
Yeah,
I want to piss people off so much.
It's eventual. It's fine. Somebody's gonna take enough problems with what I say that they're gonna try and cancel me. It's just eventual.
Well, it's like Homer said. To be hated, you don't have to do anything at all. But to be liked, you have to work hard every fucking day.
Exactly.
And yes, I'm ad-libbing, because he didn't swear. But yeah. Heaven forbid, I'm just joining something like this. It's like, oh, your artwork sucks. It's like, well, you do better then.
Your artwork shit, and your taste so bad. You should feel bad. Can you draw my character?
I can. Can you?
Draw my OC. He has 10,000 wings, wears jewelry, has tribal tattoos, and is exactly a recolor of Sonic, and has echidna knuckles. This because I really like to punch people.
Yet I'm a keyboard warrior. I don't actually go out and fight people.
My mommy says I shouldn't hit people, but it feels so good.
Oh, actually, that reminds me of a bully comic I was reading.
What comic?
A bully comic.
Oh yeah.
I think
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I think I've sent it to you before. Yeah. Where the blue-haired bully girl tries to get
the infamous guy.
Yes.
That's the artist.
Yep. Legit just tries to get a nerd to join her friends. You know, just to
Oh yeah.
Oh, she likes him, obviously.
Lucas posted the actual quote I said. So you wanna try doing a let's play, Lamau? We can play shit and get cancelled for having a sense of humor. That's what I said.
Ah, okay. But yeah, the nerd got so into beating up people weaker than him that she tried to get him back to his normal self.
He got psychotic.
Yes. So
he's actually
kisses him.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, she kisses him. It's like, better. It's like, well, I still want to punch people. I don't want to be a nerd again.
No, he,
so
said,
he
says, I still want to hurt people.
Yeah. Then,
well, you left me no choice then, and then she gives him a blowy.
Yeah. But his reaction is what sells it.
Yeah. And then she tells him to shut up.
Because he starts talking nerd. Oh dear.
I like the fact that she fell in love with him because he had SpongeBob underwear.
Oh dear. I don't know how some people can be so creative. I'm jealous. I'm so standard.
Just problematic.
Bit hard when you're... Well, me, I suppose.
Just be problematic. And you'll be fine. But in your case, you'd probably end up like the nerd. And take it too far.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'm not even denying that. I probably would.
Who knows? Not like you need to be that way.
Oh no, of course not. Somehow, just being me, I've made a relationship last 10 years. How the fuck did I pull that off?
You just said it by being you. You just said it!
But it shouldn't have worked! Should it? The gasp. Lamau.
Is that how things work?
You just gotta be yourself and you'll find someone that likes you?
Ew. Cringe.
No, what's cringe is your Sam Alana impression.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. My salmonella impression is on point.
You should see the look Pex is giving me.
Why would you remind him of that? In my presence?
That is exactly the face he's giving. Oh,
I imagine she gets fucking goosebumps every time I do that.
Ow! Freaking free Spider-Man at me! What the hell, woman? You did this.
Yeah, I imagine she gets goosebumps every time I do that or something. like she gets some bad memories all of a sudden for some reason.
I can't imagine why.
First time I did it, she almost puked.
She did. She really did. She wasn't joking about that. That was actual.
DSP, this is the kind of effect you have on people.
I'd say especially women, but well,
He's
I
married.
guess everything's relative. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I guess everything's relative, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, the thing
I
is...
count for taste.
Yeah. Well, again, the thing is, her sister went on stream and basically said that they're both autistic, so... He might have or might have not taken advantage of that.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Well, I say autistic, but they've got Asperger's, so mildly, I guess.
Oh, I got Asperger's too.
I know. I'm just saying that it's mild, but it's still technically there.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's all good that they're happy with each other and all that jazz.
That's debatable. We don't know. anytime,
As I said.
anytime she was on screen, she looks extremely uncomfortable to be around him. I don't know why. Maybe
How can I tell you?
Maybe it's just her being uncomfortable in streaming. That is a big possibility. Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he kept saying like, "Oh yeah, she really wanted to do this stuff with me," but then she goes on stream and there's just like, just keeps looking at chat.
Did she really?
She just looks at chat all the time where people are saying mean things, and then she just left and never returned.
Yeah.
Whereas he compared that to his previous girlfriend who never shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's hard to really gauge a relationship.
Yep.
There's only so much we can
There we
gauge,
go.
you know?
Engage. There we go. I think that should be it for Ace. Let's have a look at the assembled one. That's nice. I think I might need to bring Ace's hair a little bit more.
Well, I must admit, my other half has come a long way. She never really wanted to stream before.
Yeah.
Now she seems so comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because the company she keeps.
It is usually the company, yeah. Because if you can actually talk to people, then sure, it does a lot to actually keep the conversation going. And if you can make jokes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, if she just felt uncomfortable all the time, then that's actually the piece of critique the fucking detractors tell DSP, like he did nothing to make his wife feel comfortable during the streams. He just kept doing his streams the way he usually does them, and that's it.
Ah, I see.
And you kind of have to do that.
Well, yeah. Lord knows I do my best to try and make Bex comfortable in anything new she does. It's not easy, obviously, because everyone gets anxiety from time to time.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if she just started panicking every single time we did stuff, I wouldn't push her to do this.
Exactly.
But if she's having fun, then might as well have fun.
Unless it's fanboy. That's a whole different thing.
And Becky says, no, I don't like being on camera. And that's all of us, Becky. I don't like being on camera either.
Depends on my mood. I'm indifferent. Sometimes when the camera's on, I am very animated, and other times, I can be quite nervous. That's what I'm doing, I guess.
Yeah, basically. It depends on what you're doing. If I'm talking with friends, then sure. If I'm streaming myself drawing, then I'm starting to make faces, and I don't like that. I know it's normal for artists to make faces while drawing.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, I have to edit that later, and I have to stare at that, and I don't like that. There we go. So one of the problems I ran into this, while doing this was it's fine for characters as tall as Lily, but now I need to figure out what to do with short characters, and I mean that in Pokemon terms.
Yeah, the ones that are less than 2 foot.
Yeah, they're not gonna be showing down there, they'll have to be floating or something. Like over here. Yeah, but that's gonna be all the characters, Becky. I can't have them stand on a box, all of them.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. I was playing Monster Hunter Stories 2, and there's this one character, was it Naru. Anyway, he's a cat. And obviously, as you can imagine, he's probably just under your knee. But any cutscene he's involved in, miraculously, somehow, some way, he's standing on a box or a rock. So you can see him whilst he's talking. And he doesn't shut up. But it is, without fail, every cutscene he's involved in. Just on a box or a rock. Just something to elevate him. So you can see him.
I like the first thing you tell me is that he doesn't shut up. Oh, okay. Yeah, Becky says she hates that cat.
Yeah. There it is.
I heard a yawn.
As I said, this is what she does. I really should take her to a doctor.
No, it's fine, Reese. She's just full of hot air and it escapes every now and then.
Well, no matter how much she sleeps or how little she sleeps, always tired. I'm actually generally worried sometimes.
I think it's normal.
Hmm.
Though
Maybe.
I have heard there's a thing called chronic tiredness as well, so I don't know.
Is it? Okay.
Apparently, I think it's bullshit personally, but I don't know. One girl I used to share an apartment with had that condition,
Okay.
but I don't know. Considering her personality, I think it was just chronic laziness.
Oh, that's definitely back then. No! No, Becca! No!
Phantom says, guessing art stream won't be a thing on Wednesdays? Yeah, it will. It's
What stream?
Phantom's asking if the art stream won't be a thing on Wednesdays? Yeah, it will. There'll be random days with Lucas as well. Those won't be dedicated to a day because his schedule changes. But there's gonna be one with Reese and there's gonna be one with Lucas.
As I said in my intro earlier, well, I say my intro, Sin's intro earlier.
Yeah, that was your intro.
Yeah, because of certain life events, I've really not been drawing as much as I was last year or the year before. And I'm hoping these streams will actually motivate me to draw more again, back to what I used to be doing.
Yeah. You can also
That is
use
the
these
hope.
streams if you want to work on your comics. It's up to you.
Yeah, exactly.
I might,
Yep,
I
which
might,
I do
I might do the
have
same
up.
at some point. Who knows?
Hmm.
I just wanted to use this time to flesh out my idea more.
Yeah, today I was going to try and do a random silly comic. And then I started doing this as a warm-up thing, and, well, here's me, just being me. Making more of a thing than I need to.
It's fine. He's the way.
This is the way.
Tis your problem. Tis your stream. Tis your problem.
Yeah, Bex really likes power.
Random says what you need, Rio, is motivation.
I need more power.
No, that's why I'm making power jokes, Reese.
Oh yeah, fun bit of trivia. When I was playing Legend of Legaia, way back when they were saying, "Oh, please take the girl character with you," I wanted to see if I actually could just leave her behind. So I swear to God, I actually said no to her 20 times just to see if it would actually just leave her behind. It did not. So the question then becomes, then why did you make it an option of a no? If she is compulsory to have. If you have no choice in the matter, why make it an option?
That's the way.
This is the way.
Oh, yeah, would you look at that? I'm missing a font. I guess I'll just change it. Fuck it. I'm gonna test out text box placement. Although it'll probably need to be something different. Becky's got ads.
Bless her.
Haha, get a subscription, Becky. Where's Snap? Oh.
Oh, that's terrible. There we go.
Becky says, Reese, you're streaming. Stop flirting with people in your DMs.
No. I refuse.
Ne, po tovaru.
Besides, this is nothing. If you've seen some of Sin's streams, there were some times where he's just literally doing nothing for quite some time.
That's because I can edit that out.
I know, I'm just saying.
We're not editing this out.
Dead Space. No, not Dead Space, what am I saying? Bleh. Dead Air, there we go.
Indeed.
Yeah.
As a sponsor, do you buy Raid Shadow Legends, Luna?
Unironically, some of my friends actually do play Raid Shadow Legends and were like, "Hey Reese, you should totally play this." I'm like,
No.
no.
How about no? like I said, I tried out playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and even that has gacha mechanics and loot boxes in it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm already feeling bad about it.
Yeah. At the minute, the only real mobile game I'm playing is what was it? Clash Royale. That was it. A friend of mine invited me to his clan, so yeah, sure, why not? I must admit, I've been actually quite good with not buying the special offers and all that jazz. You sure you want new cards? Yes. Pay this much? No. I'll just try my luck. I will try my luck. My luck sucks. One of the things I'm not fond of with certain mobile games, not all, is the whole you gotta pay to win kind of gimmick.
I hate the pay to win, yes, obviously, but there's also the pay to advance.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Oh, bloody hell! That reminds me of this Harry Potter mobile game where you get trapped in this vine trap or whatever,
Yeah,
and it takes so long to get out naturally.
You know why?
But to do it quicker, you gotta pay.
They have energy. Whenever they introduce energy into the mix, that's when it becomes a fucking mobile wait to play game.
Yep. Oh God.
So when I was playing Girls Frontline, they had that gimmick in a way. It wasn't like energy, but you had resources.
Yeah.
So you had manpower, ammo. You had two more. I forget which one it was. No, parts and damn, I forget. Rations. Yeah. And to make new units, aka roll, you needed specific sets of rations and things to roll. And certain units you can only get them by rolling specific amounts.
Yeah.
Other ones Other ones you needed to use for just deploying your units in battle. So if you're playing missions and stuff, it takes like, for example, if you deploy units, they'll take manpower, and then they'll also take ammo and rations as a set. So certain units will have this much need for ammo, this much need for rations.
Yeah.
And parts are usually the most difficult resource to get, so they usually only get used in either production or in repairs. So when you combine all that, then yeah, you can lose a lot of those resources really fast. But the problem is that they don't really make the buying option like attractive at all. You can go through that amount in an hour or less. So there's no need to spend that much money.
Yeah.
So the monetization system in Ghost Frontline is absolute bullshit. And not in terms of like, oh god damn it, this is bullshit. No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't like pay for itself. You might spend money, but you'd have to be like an enormous whale to think that's a good amount of money to spend on this.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, that's most games. And again, I looked at the monetization system in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's the same. You get so little from paying a lot of money. And I'm
Yep.
like, okay, well, fuck it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Phantom says the only mobile game he plays is Mobile Legends. He should be ashamed of himself, but he's not. Well, the thing with Ghost Frontline is I got to the point where I wasn't even playing the game. I was just kind of leveling characters, and that's it. I was just grinding in the background. And I'm like, okay, I'm not enjoying the game anymore, so I started breaking the game just to get enjoyment out of it. I started finding my own enjoyment out of it. And yeah, like at some point I was like, this is boring now. I leveled all my characters to level 100. I've got nothing to do. So I started, yeah, before that I was, my main like thing towards having fun in Ghost Frontline was making macros, programming macros, just to see how I can break the fucking game. In terms of like shortcuts and everything else to do, just automation on my laptop, and I would just every now and then I would look at it, and that's it. See if anything fucked up.
That's bad. Really bad.
Well, the thing is, like, at a certain point, they made their own game not fun. Because initially, when you start playing it, it actually is fun. They have mechanics there where you actually have to use your brain, where you have to try out strategies. However, as soon as you bring the resource mechanic into it, all of that goes out the window. Because you can't afford to make strategies anymore. You can't afford to try things out. And with the addition of RNG, that makes it even harder. So what you end up doing is you end up looking up guides, because you can't waste ammo, you can't waste resources, you can't waste rations. Constantly failing. Because the higher level your teams, the more rations and ammo they take. Lucas is asking if I'm getting people into the Ghost Frontline pit. No, I'm actually doing the opposite.
He's deterring
I'm deterring people from going into the fucking Ghost Frontline pit. If anything, like the only thing I will say that's good about Ghost Frontline is the fucking music that's playing right now. That's all. Otherwise, yeah, stay away from it. Luna says play Valhalla music. I would, but it could get us a copyright strike.
That's the only problem. Listen.
I can play what's it called? They made a mix specifically for Ghost Frontline. Oh yeah, Lucas says if you want to keep people away from it, just mention the $25 costumes. Yeah, basically. Would you like a limited edition FOMO costume that never is coming back on this? It's only here during this event and it's never ever coming back? $25. $25 for a JPEG.
That sounds about right.
And people will say, "Oh, it's just a JPEG." Technically, yes. Technically, you're getting maybe one new voice line for your screen. When you have them as an adjutant, you can cycle for voice lines. Maybe you'll get one new voice line. You'll get an in-game like costume change. You get a skin basically, and you get a little two little artworks. One for idle and one for damaged. That's all you get for $25. Because you're a fucking simpleton. And you know which word I meant. I just can't say it on Twitch.
I said nothing.
That word is apparently banned on Twitch.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Alright then.
Beck, you're gonna get us banned. No. Oh no!
Oh no.
You're making us problematic, Becky.
How dare you? We
How
can't be
could you say it
problematic.
twice? That's even twice as problematic.
Oh no! They're gonna be cancelled because of Becky!
Jeff Bezos is gonna come around and shave my head.
Oh no! Not my hair! Well, me. Actual body. No!
Wow. Okie doke. I may or may not have forgotten to actually unhide the notifications. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I forgot to add
Oh,
the
no.
notification images to the scene. Oh well, I'm gonna do it now. Oh well.
Back to the old drawing board.
Yeah. Beck is asking if is that world bubble shaped like a mustache?
Yes! Yes, it is! Because it's a majestic moustache.
Mustache.
Moustache.
As I see. Carry on.
I see eternal colors.
Naruto. Naruto.
That explains everything!
Explain nothing.
So, what should I do next Wednesday? That is the question.
That's completely up to you, buddy.
Oh, I know. I'm just thinking out loud.
I thought about calling these workshops as well. I mean, not instead of drawing club, but we'll see.
We'll see how we go.
If it's a workshop, then be whatever you want, as long as you work.
I'm always working. You know this better than anyone.
What I could do is have text boxes that cover the other side of the screen whenever a character's talking. So the face is talking, the box can be on the left. And Grunt's talking, the text box can be on the right. And where the placement is, that's debatable.
There we go. Damn. Ah, no, just maybe me. I don't goofed.
I don't goofed? Reese, you did nothing wrong. You did everything correct.
I did nothing wrong.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. Everything was as it was intended.
That mustache is wonky.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna kill my fiance on stream. Give me a minute.
One sec. I'll be right back. And I'm saying you should draw an AJ adventure comic. Like you're saying that's still being worked out.
It is, yes. Because AJ will be traveling to Paldea, apparently.
How horrible. How horrible, tell me more.
Spoilers.
Oh no, spoilers.
Yes, you'll have to keep watching these streams to find out more.
Oh no.
That's not trick Mick. Subscribe.
Wink wink, subscribe. I did not know that was a thing. Apparently I can have text, multiple text layers within a text layer.
Oh, okay.
And I
Interesting.
didn't know about that, but it seems inconvenient, so I'm not gonna use it.
Okay. I can do this. It's inconvenient. I'm not going to use it. So why was it even included? I don't know.
Well, I guess it could be useful. I just don't want to use it.
Nah, it's not good. Yes, hon. You have no idea how much this is killing her that she can't talk to me.
Oh no. Well, Becky, you can join the stream if you want. I'll just have to add you on the screen.
Yeah, I've told her as such.
Let me do that now. Studio mode. Okay, next week it is. Or now it is. Or I don't know. Okay. If you don't know, then studio mode. And let's copy your face over. Drawing club. Now we just place you next to Reese. Transform, copy. Now, why isn't that showing up? Oh, that's fine. Because I'm a fool. I am a fool. That's why.
I thought I was the fool of fools. Has my title finally been revoked?
You never had the title, you just self-proclaimed it.
Exactly. Because no one else is gonna do it.
Becky, your face might be a little covered by Reese's pen, so I'll have to move you up.
You're moving up in the world, hon.
There we go. That's still gonna be slightly covered up. Still better than it was. Copy paste. There we go. Oh, you can join in now if you want. Boom, Becky's here. Wow.
Surprise!
There you
Yes,
go.
I had freedom for all of 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Right, motherfucker.
But I could not. I could not.
I know you, hon. I know what you're like.
Also, it was getting really confusing having Reese talking next to me but talking to nobody, then all of a sudden Sid and Reese having a conversation on Twitch.
Hmm. Confusing? I don't see how.
Go. I may need to change Becky's eyes later to make her look like she's looking over your shoulder.
Well, I keep telling her not to, but she does it anyway.
I'm a rebel.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely hate someone right behind you just watching. Ugh.
Dad. Ah, bah, 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 bah. Bah, bah, bah. Is this that super secret project that we weren't meant to talk about, Sid?
Probably.
Oh,
Was it?
I don't know.
Super secret squirrel. Yes.
Is this the super secret project that you're not supposed to talk about? I don't know.
That's how secret it is.
God damn it, I've got Nick Fury yelling at people in the advert.
What's he saying?
I don't know, I muted Twitch.
Oh.
Now there's a weird pinball man that's dressed in yellow that looks like he should be selling cheese.
Hmm.
But it's for some gambling advert thing.
Most likely.
My god, how many ads are there, Jeff Bezos?
3.
There were 5 earlier.
Oh, my mistake. No, just answer your own question.
Oh, it was 3 this time.
Aha! Picture's mine.
Yay!
Jeez.
So I'm guessing we're not gonna draw Luda ripping off the king's mustache.
4 panels, sweetheart.
You can be a rebel. You can have 5 if you want to.
No, really. 4 panels. That
This
is it.
was meant to be the warm-up race. You may as well just compare it to the full hog at this point.
Yeah, in the, 45 minutes I have left? It ain't happening. Next time, I will have the mustache ripped off.
Next
I'm
time.
sorry.
Not this day.
I am sorry for abandoning you, Phantom, but I could not bear to be sitting next to Reese and not talk to him any longer.
No, really, you have no idea how hard she's been trying not to talk to me. It's a miracle I still have ears.
Oh, you don't like me talking to you?
Oh no, I do like talking to you, sweetie. Just saying.
What you saying, Reese? Think carefully.
No, I think I made a mistake.
I'm right, you did.
You bet you did.
You see, you gotta treat a girl like you gotta treat a car.
Go on.
No, I think I've made an error somewhere.
I'll get back to you on that.
Well, you know what, Reese? You know what?
Yes, love?
No juice for you!
Oh, not my juice.
No juice for you!
But I need my nutrients.
No.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistake.
I made my mistakes.
Got the juice that I want.
But you cannot have the juice. Why is Luna smacking silent protagonist man?
Why not?
Because she's waving her arms around like she just don't care.
I don't know why. I just figured this is the kind of thing like, ooh, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, kind of thing. So it's like discovering something new.
Phantom says just take the juice during midnight while Luna is sleeping real. Raccoon style. Oh, Phantom, you fool. Reese goes to bed before me!
In
Only
the
because of
morning, then.
work.
In the morning then. You wake up.
Yeah.
And you one sip that juice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
joke's on everyone. We have no juice, only smoothie. Reese doesn't drink smoothie.
And we can make a juice out of it. Just put it through a filter.
We don't have a filter.
We do.
We do?
We do.
Do we?
Mhm.
Do you mean the colander?
Mhm.
No, Reese. I don't think that works how you think it works.
No, I'm pretty sure it does.
Wait, are you thinking of a sieve?
Hmm? A sieve? Probably.
That can work too.
Ooh, the 90s OVA I've been trying to download for the last hour has finally downloaded.
Mm-hmm.
baby. One drive, you annoy me.
One drive!
Seriously, it's like, oh, you don't have enough space. What? How did I fill up my PC already? On OneDrive! To get more OneDrive space, pay for a subscription. I don't want to.
But I just don't want to.
And then it puts red X's next to everything, like, oh, it's not synced up, and the red X's annoy me. They annoy me for being there. Oh, red and Xy.
This is the life of Luna.
Yes,
It's a very simple life.
it is.
Quite envious of it, honestly.
And then the bus driver skips your stop and dumps you in the middle of a street you're not familiar with in the pouring rain at night.
Exactly.
Haha, good luck.
Pretty much. For some reason, he did hear the bell go ping, and he kept driving.
Well, because you never pushed it.
I did push it! The light lit up and everything!
Maybe you pushed it too late.
No, I pushed it as soon as we left the stop that was prior.
Well, then in that case, you pushed it too early.
No, because I always push it that time. This bus driver just kept skipping bus stops for some
He
reason.
just really wanted. Hey, Becky, what if Makai was the one driving and he just recognized you?
No, he lives in America.
Maybe it's just for one time he got transferred and he's like, oh, well, it's Becky. Time to get my revenge.
Revenge!
I mean, I don't know what for.
Don't know either, Becky, but he hates me nonetheless.
It is what it
Yeah,
is.
it is what it is. I think he hates me for reaching out to Reese to pass on a message because he blocked me too early. That's what he hates me for. I guess. Again, I don't
Lord
know.
knows.
Hmm.
But whatever.
Oh, as I said earlier, you don't have to do anything to be hated.
I know, that's the thing. Oh. I took too long, I'm sorry. There we go, that's a little more spacious.
Ah, look at that tree. It's a happy little tree.
What a mistake.
I am I am certainly envious of people who can do backgrounds. My backgrounds always suck.
That's because you hate them, so you just hype yourself up to hate doing the background work.
Yeah.
No, it just takes so long.
No, that's what Becky said.
Fish, I spent an entire weekend working on a concept for Evie's bedroom.
Yeah, and I had to draw it again.
No, that was Jing's apartment.
Makes no difference. I'm the one that has to draw it all out again.
Yes, but I got the annoying planning out the way.
Oh no, you planned it out. You didn't draw it out.
How could this
I drew
happen
out.
to me?
I mean, that was before I learned how to draw with a mouse. Aha!
I hate to break this to you, hon, but you're setting up yourself up for failure.
What? It took me 2 months to get comfortable drawing with the mouse.
Oh, don't get me wrong. You can draw things with a mouse. I'm not saying otherwise. It's just gonna be a lot harder.
I don't like tablets. The whole pressure point system thing or whatever you call it just annoys me.
Well, you can set that up. That's the thing, you can set it up to one that you're comfortable with.
Mm-hmm. It takes some work.
Yeah, some people have it set up to soft. Some people set it up to very hard. Some people have very specific settings. Like you have to play around with the curve of how the pressure sensitivity works.
Mm.
Like for example, yeah, I can show you if you look on my screen for a sec.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh, in Discord?
no, just my screen. Here's the I'll take a brush that I made.
Ooh, I'll take that brush.
And let me see. There we go. See this? This is how the
Sort of.
yes. This little thing here is how the pressure sensitivity works. So you have from 0 to 100. It's the least amount of pressure that you put on the tablet and the most amount of pressure. And you show it how much you want the line to be thick during those moments. So that's why you adjust it. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like going diagonally. So in this case, it mostly my Helltaker brush, by setting it up into this S shape, it keeps its like hardness. So it's always at the hardest point.
Helltake is always hard.
Exactly. Well, it's always at the hardest point, but it still grows in size, just like something else. However,
A mushroom!
a mushroom. However, that's why that's kind of why I had to set it up like that. But this is what it looks like as a preview. So it has fine points, but it generally keeps its shape. This is 0 to 100, then from 100 to 0. Some brushes are very much like samey, like this one for example. This is a pixel brush.
Pixel.
Then you have the textured pen, which you see it goes from a very fine point to a very thick point. But it also has like a little nudges and scratches in it, which makes it look like an actual pen, which I like.
I think it's because I also, for some reason, I can wrap my head around using a mouse and looking at the screen to draw, but when it comes to a tablet, because it feels like I'm using a pencil, I have to look at what I'm doing with my hand for that
Yeah, I had this problem too until Henrik pointed it out. Like, Reese, you've been doing it this, with the mouse
The whole
this way
time,
for so
yeah.
long. Just do it with the pen. And it's just like, holy shite, he's right!
Well, the thing is, like, when I had to learn, again, I used to have a really shitty Trust tablet, which couldn't make fine, like, actual lines. If I try to make a line in it, it would look like this. If I grab a make it a white. Okay. So if I made a line with that tablet, it would always look like this. Like even if I used a ruler, always be like this. It would always be wavy like this. It couldn't do this. It would always be like that, and it would be consistently wavy. And you couldn't do anything to it. So I basically, that's why I learned to draw in like in small increments whenever I was on a tablet, and I mostly used it for like coloring and shading work, and even then that required me to go into a thing and do colors and shading, but then it would do this and sometimes go out of line, so you would need to go in and just get rid of things.
Oh no! Poor Lily, she has white stuff on her.
Oh no. Oh no, she's completely white. Oh no, Lily. Lily, what's all this? Anyway. So
Oh no!
oh no. Anyway. That in terms of that tablet, anything you would have done would be like this. But I had to do this thing so fucking much that I got used to looking at, used to like getting my hand-eye coordination with the screen.
Mm.
And then when I finally got a good tablet,
Hmm.
a Wacom Bamboo Fun, suddenly all that waviness disappeared. And I almost cried because it was, man, this looks exactly like fucking drawing on paper. And then
Thing is, I have. Oh, sorry, you
no,
finish
no,
first.
yeah, I'll finish. And then I got this tablet that I'm having now, and now I can actually see what I'm doing. But even then, I might be drawing here, but my pen is pointing here. So it's like offset anyway.
Mm.
Because of the like, if I put my eyes on this like directly 90 degree on the screen, then sure, I'm right here. But my head is usually a little bit to the side, so I'm looking at it from this angle, meaning there's a little bit of a distance between the glass and the actual display. So I'm actually seeing it. I'm seeing a little bit of a distance here. Very slight, but you get used to it. It's the same thing when you're doing things with a mouse and pen. You're just looking at the screen back. It's just switching something in your brain, saying like, no, bitch, you have to concentrate. Look at what I'm looking at.
Well, the thing is, I have like a little doodle app sort of thing on my little tablet, like my little smart tablet or whatever, and it's just like, with that one, it's like, I have no problem drawing with the little stylus on that, because it's like I'm looking directly at the screen while I'm drawing with it, because my brain's like, oh, this is a pencil. You look at the pencil to draw with it. But then I tried to practice on Reese's computer with his tablet, and I just got angry at it every time I tried. Like, my eyes keep wanting to look at the hand because of the pencil whole thing. But then I mess up on the screen. But then I also mess up because I don't know where my hand's going.
Because mine doesn't have a screen on it, just for those who don't know, it's just black. It's your basic cheap tablet. But because I've been drawing with a mouse for so long, switching over to a pen wasn't that hard.
Yeah, I only recently started doing drawing with
Because
the mouse.
I've built up the skills to not look at my hand whilst I draw, because I'm just looking at the screen. So, yeah, easy for me.
I think if I were to get a screen tablet thing for the computer, then it wouldn't be an issue for me. But
Oh.
those are expensive.
yes, they are.
It would certainly save me drawing in concept art in the sketchbooks and then try to take bad pictures of them on my tablet.
But do you have a maiden?
Are you a maiden?
I'll get back to you on that.
Not anymore, Mr. Sid. Not anymore.
I have not been a maiden since I was 19.
Oh dear.
You started it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Blasphemy! Slander!
It can't be blasphemy or slander if it's the truth!
Didum.
Oh no. Tis your problem.
It's your fault.
That's right, just blame me. It's always my fault.
That's how it is, Reese. All control relationships.
Oh, I was prepared for that.
Hey Reese,
Yes, honey.
maybe for your next warm-up activity to save you accidentally putting way too much effort into the warm-up thing,
Don't know what you're talking about. Go on.
I should give you like an anime character or something to recreate in your own style, like a little headshot sort of thing.
Could do.
Yes.
Because technically, the warm-up should be a warm up, no full blown.
Because I know what you're like. You'll start a small thing, and it's like, I committed to this for 3 years now.
This is my life.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Yep.
I do commit.
Hell yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, I am boasting that I have a successful relationship. I earned it!
I earned it. It's mine.
Oh, yeah.
It's lasted longer than any of my other siblings' relationships, that's for sure.
Aha. Take that, loser.
And
Hashtag winning.
And there's 7 of us. Reese, would you like to read us your fine work?
No.
Well, fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you too.
Wish you would.
Sorry, what?
Nothing, you're wonderful, darling.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Help.
What are you doing, Reese Reese?
I am shrinking them.
Why?
Because this is how you do things.
What things? Tell me your things.
Tell me
Oh,
why.
for the love of...
Tell me your process, so we may learn. This is what art streams are for. To learn.
No. I don't think I will.
Please.
Por
Pretty, pretty, please, oh handsome afro.
Fine. Long story short, whilst talking to Sin for one of my Pokemon comics many moons ago, he was telling me of a way to stop having white fucking spots when I'm colouring. Which is making the image twice as big and then shrinking them down. This is what I'm doing. Or trying to.
That's one of the
That's
ways,
what
yes.
cooperate. Yeah.
Do your naughty way.
I am not a Wakandan Knuckles, so no.
It's a Ugandan knuckles, you fool! You uncultured fool!
Wakandan
regardless, it is now a thing. Wakanda Knuckles!
You know God, you're on that. You must interpret a Wakandan knuckles, Reese. That's your art challenge for next week. Wakandan knuckles.
Wakanda Knuckles! Wakandan!
I have lost my way.
Echidna forever!
Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, as Sin said, it's one way to do it. So that's what I'm doing.
They wasted their Andy Circus.
Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to respond to that as a black man?
Yes.
Killmonger was better. It's just that simple.
I really don't like those movies. They're very American.
Shh, Sin, don't let the internet hear you say that.
I don't care.
Didn't
Again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you not hear us earlier? We're trying to get cancelled.
No, I don't. It's not even that. I don't care. It was a mediocre movie. I really don't care. It's very American. That's the thing. The problems they're like portraying there are very American. I cannot relate. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I don't
liked
see
it till
the
they
fucking
killed Andy
whimsiness.
Circus.
I don't see the fucking whimsiness in all this.
Mhm.
Like, I probably would have been more behind Killmonger if Andy Serkis had been the one to kill his girlfriend, but no! Killmonger was like, bad bitch, and shoots his girlfriend!
Yeah, because he's evil.
But if you're trying to make his plight sympathetic, you don't have him kill his girlfriend!
Becky, he wanted to start genocide.
I'm
Yeah.
aware of that!
Because of, well, black history, basically.
And again,
Oh,
I
and
don't-
because his
and-
uncle killed his dad, so, yeah.
Again, I cannot relate because this is a very American issue. I'm sorry.
Yes, it is.
And it doesn't relate to the rest of the world. Again, I'm sorry. It doesn't.
Again, you have nothing to apologize for.
Reese?
Honey,
Oh wait, you did do the thing where you cropped out the box you wanted to cut and copy into the other one, didn't you?
so what?
I thought you literally copied like all 4 panels and then were trying to shrink them around in each separate small thing.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of copying each panel separately.
Obviously.
I did it silly.
No, I do silly.
But yeah, you don't just waste your anti-circus!
Yes, he will die on this hill.
Just like he was meant to play Black Panther's main bad guy, and they killed him off in the first frickin' Black Panther movie. What the hell?
Mhm.
Oh, Becky, are you now siding with all the characters that just killed off, but they're supposed to be retaining? Oh.
Oh,
That's
No, I
almost
only
like that
care 'cause it's
conversation I had
anti-circus.
yesterday.
No, it's because they wasted Andy Serkis. You did not waste your Andy Serkis!
I told you she'll die on this
You
hill.
didn't waste him!
Fine.
He is a treasure and a delight, and I love him. He is
Mhm,
amazing,
mhm.
and he scared the fuck out of me as Gollum because I was 7 or 8. I don't remember.
Dear.
No, you don't waste your Andy Serkis. You don't.
I'm sorry to tell you, Becky, but that's the way the cookie crumbles in the Hollywood. You get
Mhm.
fucked.
It's show business.
The worst part, I think after they cut from the shootout, I was like, show me the body. And then they showed me the body.
Yes, they did. As I said, I'm not pretending Marvel films are groundbreaking pieces of art
No.
by any stretch of the
No.
imagination. Exactly.
And then
Yeah,
it got worse in that whole multiverse animated series because it's like, oh Becky, Andy Serkis came back. Yay, maybe he'll live this time. And he died again.
2
Yep.
seconds in.
Might as well have been.
Like, ah! You did it bad, Kevin Feige. You wasted Andy Serkis.
Look, these movies are aimed for a more younger audience. That's just how it is. Nothing wrong with it.
But he was so fun.
I'm sure he was, but again, it's no big deal in, as Sinner said, in Hollywood, you just kill off villains.
Well, yeah,
That's just how it is.
Yeah, what? You know what, Reese? I know how to depress you.
Mm,
I was talking to one of the teachers I clean the classrooms for after school,
hmm
and he was saying that the children get this prefer the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol over the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Right,
I
I'm gonna have to burn the world.
I agree.
What?
I
What?
prefer the Jim
What?
Carrey one too.
You get out of here, sir. I know it's your
Hold
street,
on,
but
hold
you
on.
get out.
No, hold on. Explain yourself, sir.
I have not seen the Muppet one, so I prefer the Jim Carrey one, the one I've seen.
Okay,
It's simple.
that's I was gonna say, if you hated the Muppets, then we'd have problems, sir.
I don't
dear.
like the
See, you
Muppets.
gotta,
That's why I don't.
you
like
gotta
them.
hear someone out. You just gotta let someone talk, sweetie.
Yeah, I don't like the
Doesn't
Muppets, so I don't. I don't watch anything with the Muppets
Why don't you like the
because
Muppets?
I didn't grow up with them.
Right, we're
now,
getting a
so,
time
so, now, so now as
machine.
an adult, I see all that. I'm like, I'm not into that. Sorry.
Right, Reese, we need to get a time machine, and we need to slip some VHSs into Tiny Sin's Christmas stocking from when he's like 5.
You know,
First off, far too much effort for this. Second off, if you actually have access to a time machine, why is that what we're using it for?
To bring Sin some joy. He deserves it, Reese. You know he deserves joy.
Don't worry, Becky. I had a very happy childhood. I have a miserable adulthood. That's different.
Exactly.
Because you didn't watch the Muppets! That's the only explanation that I'm going into on stream.
But Becky,
yeah.
there's a thing that lives in the trash can.
No, that's Sesame Street.
I know.
The-
It's the same shit.
No.
It is. Yeah, Jim Henson's company worked on Sesame
I
Street.
know, but they're not the same thing.
It's the
They're
same
two
thing.
completely different demographics.
It's the same thing.
Get out of here, Audible! I know you want my money. Fucking adverts.
Hello, I like money.
Hello, I'm Mr. Krabs. I like money.
I like money. I guess it's fine if an adult says they don't have time for the Muppets. But when literal children pick the fuck depressing version and over the fun version, it's like then there's something wrong with the
Well,
world.
that's the thing, Becky. I tend to go for the depressing stuff.
Yeah, but you're a jaded adult, Sid. It's expected of you.
But one of my favorite movies is The Secret of Nim.
I love that
And
movie.
it's incredibly depressing. And I watched it as a kid.
is.
And I searched for it relentlessly when I was an adult.
We had it on a TV recording, so it had adverts. Because instead of pausing the recording whenever the adverts start, my parents would just let it record with the adverts. And sometimes they'd record like multiple movies on the same VHS tape, so like it would be the end of one of the VHS tapes, bleh. It was like some random film about a dragon that I think was made in like Denmark or Norway, somewhere up that area. And then halfway through the end credits for that one, like it just starts up in the middle of the Muppets Take Manhattan. So for about, I don't know, 10 years till we threw out the VHS tapes, I thought that's how that movie started, because that's where the VHS tapes started on that one. I didn't actually see the full thing until it came onto Netflix.
I think I had a situation like that for something.
Oh?
I don't remember what it was, but one of my tapes also had something like that. Where it was, I think the ending was overtaped by something, or they didn't record it far enough, and it had some of the old footage there.
Oh, we also had a recording of the Brave Little Toaster, and because it was on like British TV during the day, they cut out the nightmare sequence of the clown. So for years until I became an adult and like watched YouTube and stuff, it's like I didn't know there was the clown nightmare sequence.
Yeah.
Because again, recording off of British TV in the 90s.
Yeah. It's the same when I was recording Dragon Ball Z episodes. I used to watch them on German TV, and the German TV guys would censor some stuff every now and then. So yeah, some things were cut very, very strangely.
Oh, we also had another VHS tape that had the Nightmare Before Christmas tape on it, but there was this one bit during the Jack experimenting montage where it would just go black for like 5 seconds and then go back to the movie. And even though now I have like it on super nice HD Blu-ray, I can
You
still
expect that,
perfectly, yeah, I can still perfectly recall when it's gonna pop up.
You still expect that thing to show up. Okay, I think I solved the issue with characters maybe not showing up if they're small. I'll still have them pop out from here, but yeah. Whenever a character's talking, there's a little bit of a space for them to be. The same thing for the grunt.
They're gonna stand on a box.
No box.
A rock?
No rocks.
They dangle from the ceiling?
With serious string?
Yes?
You know what serious string is, Becky?
I don't know.
I'll show you.
Okay. Oh, did you share it in our chatty chat?
I send it in the Discord, yeah.
Oh,
That's serious string.
I thought it was a Pokemon tool.
I mean, it can be.
Oh no!
You could say it's an escape rope, Becky.
I don't think you should hang on to this joke, Sid.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's short-lived anyway.
Anyone who can't see what we're talking about even is very good at context clues, or they're just very
It's
confused.
fine, Becky. You could sit there at the end of the rope.
Hmm. They just gotta deal with not knowing and being out of the loop.
Exactly. Let's tighten the circle around us.
Oh no.
Yes, let's tighten that noose, shall we?
Yes.
You went and ruined it, Reese. You said what the actual thing was.
Oh, was I not meant to?
No! We're meant to allude to it endlessly without actually saying what it is. That's how this kind of thing works.
Oh, my apologies.
You've ruined the whole stream, Reese. Hollow Ground has to end now because you ruined it.
Oh, okay. Goodbye. Doodle.
Eureka failure.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry, baby. I love you.
But you still reek of
Okay.
failure.
I'm not your friends anymore.
Are you still engaged to me?
Yes,
Yay!
but we are not friends.
Reese, most people aren't friends with their spouses. They just put up with them because they can't be bothered to start anew.
What? How dare?
Why do you think nobody got divorced until like the 80s? It was out of shame. Shame of failure.
Religion.
It got to the point where people would basically have to make up domestic abuse situations to justify getting a divorce.
Huh. Fascinating.
Like they'd be literally playing rock, paper, scissors on their way to the courtroom to decide who's gonna be the abuser.
So, we want to play rock, scissors, paper. Okay,
No.
I understand.
No, we don't. We don't need to split.
I can split if you wanna.
No,
We can leave everything
Like a banana?
behind.
no. No, I love my fluffy man too much.
Fluffy.
He is fluffy.
I am very fluffy, yes. So fluffy.
Why are you so fluffy?
It's my genes.
You hate wearing jeans, though.
By DNA, sweetheart.
Ah. Are you sure your DNA isn't made of cargo pants?
Yes.
Bloody cargo pants!
You love my cargoes.
I don't. I only like the ones that make your butt look good. And you only have one pair of those!
You only have one butt.
Oh, yeah. That was a bit of fun. Just drawing for the fun of it. Next time I'll work on one of my comics. Not sure which one.
Yay!
We shall see.
Shall we see?
Seize the day.
We shall see. If we can seize. Unfortunately, it may not.
Oh no,
be.
the ace. He's been consumed by the darkness.
Yeah,
Hello,
just-
darkness, my old
I'm
friend.
just streamlining the process.
Okay.
Any character that appears on the right side is gonna be like that.
Gonna shade that focus.
No, that's not. Okay. anything that's in this folder is gonna be shaded.
Okay. Clever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can turn on as much as I wanna. Lily.
So, so yeah, we have learned that Becky cannot sit quietly for 3 hours.
No, she cannot.
You could say still if you wanna. Left side. Whoop.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I picked the wrong thing. Left click. Right click.
I still need to get Pee-wee's Big Adventure for my Tim Burton collection.
Is that a Tim Burton movie?
Yeah, it was his director debut.
Whose director debut?
Tim Burton.
Oh, okay.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it was the first major film he ever directed.
Hello.
Before that, he was working as an in-between cell animator at Disney. He cringed drawing all those cute fluffy foxes on The Fox and the Hound.
Oh dear.
He also did concept art for the Black Cauldron, and they never used any of it! Because they were idiots! And then Jeffrey Katzenberg came into the editing booth and started trying to edit an animated movie by cutting cells! Like an idiot!
You seem very passionate about this, my dear.
The Black Cauldron could have been a masterpiece if not Jeff Bezos, so fuck Jeff Bezos for all his adverts! So many adverts! Like they literally had to drag Katzenberg out the editing booth. Because he didn't understand how animated movies worked. Yes, I know many useless factoids.
That's alright. I know nothing.
Is it because you're an afro?
Yes, I'm a sentient afro. Remember this always.
Ah.
I'm a harebrained individual.
Ah. Yep, this is what happens when we don't have a game to focus on. I just rant. I just
it's
rant
fine.
and rave.
It's fine, sweetie.
That is completely fine.
Does Sid have any trivia?
Sure, would you like to know?
I don't know, just... What do you feel like spouting out right now? Tell us something about that wolf guy that smokes and dresses like a hipster. The Russian wolf guy.
Okay. Well, basically, in the old Soviet lore, let's just say, that's the common hooligan working man. You can basically find anybody like that anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And well, that's the type of person you want to avoid, because you cross their path, they're just gonna beat you up, they're probably gonna steal from you, or they can be actually a good companion and like you can have fun with them and have a good drink with them. Just be best buddies. But more often than not, if you seem like a weak individual, they'll come up to you and gobble you up like a wolf. And that's the kind of idea behind it. And the hare is usually the other side of that spectrum, where it's the perfect Soviet child, essentially, something that has aspirations to become better, for becoming a better citizen, for working with the rest of the society and stuff like that.
Wait, there was a hare?
Yep.
I only know about the wolf.
Well, the wolf wants to eat the hare, or just... It's basically like the Zootopia logic. Not Zootopia. I guess Zootopia and what was that manga?
Beastars?
Yeah, Beastars logic, where it kind of works on the same level. You have a society of animals that live together and do stuff, but it's Soviet society. They had some like international things as well, where they had like I forget what it was exactly. I think like Olympic stuff, and they had like a
cool.
boxing segment. And
the Animal Olympics.
yeah, probably. And the wolf goes and well, he sees that hare is participating in the boxing ring, so he's like, aha. Oh, I'll go into the boxing ring and it's gonna be an easy victory, and then I can gobble him up. And he goes in.
Oh no.
And it's an American Mike Tyson rabbit.
Oh no.
So he beats the shit out of him. Then there's other ones where he's just like, there's like a basketball hare as well, and it's just like 2 or 3 meters tall.
Amazing.
And he just stands up, and throws the wolf like through a hoop. There's a couple, and I think there was a Chinese rabbit as well. I don't remember what that one was about.
I may have to track down this Russian wolf.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's all on YouTube. And
does it have subtitles?
Yeah. It's been internationalized for a lot, but keep in mind, it's a lot of it is
super old.
No, it's Soviet culture, so you might not get everything, but a lot of it is Soviet culture.
Well, the thing is, I just like finding weird old animations from all over the place and then just watching them.
Yeah.
Like, I just like animation.
Well, just keep in mind, the wolf represents the working class man, kind of dissatisfied with everything, and the hare just represents the innocence of the Soviet aspirations. Kind of. It's like a child. It's basically like an adult and a child. Okay. And you're gonna have a lot of romantic stuff around them as well.
Romantic?
Yeah, so you might get into that aspect. I wouldn't pay it too much mind, because a lot of it is done for jokes and goofs. But a lot of the interaction between them is just like this fucking hatred from the wolf towards the hare for being successful. You'll see that.
Sounds familiar.
You'll see a lot of that. Yeah, I fashioned the grunt's personality around the wolf.
Does that mean that Ace is the hare?
Well, no. The Ace is way too much of an unsuspecting asshole to be the hare. I would say, like, if anyone's like the hare, it would be, like, personality-wise, it would be Luna. where she's just
I'm the
happy-go-lucky.
hair.
Where she just she still like holds that innocence around her. With Ace, he's just like he's just letting stuff happen around him, and he's just advancing the ranks, and he's just like he's a rising star. So he is the main character, protagonist, but it's not his story. So that's the basis around his character. He's the main character protagonist without actually being the protagonist.
I think that's why I like your Grunt character in comics so much, because it's like, it's unlike all the other damn Pokemon things where it's like, insert generic bland insert is gonna be champion. Oh, what's that? They go for the exact same story beats over and over again? Oh, so original. Oh, what's that? You got a gimmick? Oh, good for you. Good for you.
The thing with the Grunt is that he generally just doesn't even know what he's doing. He like again, you mentioned that he wanted to go on adventure. He wanted to like aim high. He just realized he sucked. That's all it is. Like he had a golden Magikarp that was useless, and he traded it away.
Oh no!
If you want to know why he's on Team Rocket, he traded off the Magikarp for a position.
Ah, as you do.
Yeah, well, then he gets Pokemon that actually listen to him, and he gets put in charge of disciplining the Pokemon. And now all
And
that
then
fucking
he gets Lily.
frustration. No, Lily comes much later. Lily comes when everything's coming crashing down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the chaos came with Lily. He joined his side.
Oh yeah, basically.
Even before then.
Basically what happens is this is the storyline of Gold and Silver. Grunt is one of the Rockets in Mahogany Town.
Mahogany!
And essentially his group escapes along with one of the executives. And while they're escaping, Grunt literally runs into Lily and
Who's a tiny little pig?
Yeah, and Lily is actually escaping her own predicament. So
Oh god, what's wrong with Lily?
I think I still have. If you look at my screen, I'll open it. But essentially, I have I had an ask block back in the day where somebody has like, how did Grunt and Lily
How
meet?
did they meet?
They literally ran into each other. So
I've read all the Oscars.
yeah, well, basically this is how it happens. Where he literally
I
runs
love this
into her.
one.
And then just grabs her and just runs, and it wasn't any like semblance of thought. He just grabbed and ran.
What was Lily running from?
Probably some other Pokemon. All she wanted was that berry.
Oh, so there's no backstory reason as to why Lily's running. It's just
Lily
left up in the air.
Lily is a kleptomaniac.
I love her. I love Lily.
Lily's a kleptomaniac. Like that's why she's carrying all that shit in her bag. A lot of it is like just junk. And also some of the Pokemon that the Grunt has is also because of Lily, because she basically took the egg and went.
Egg.
Egg. And that also is the reason why Grunt reacts the way when he sees another egg in her bag. Like if where is it? Barbara's an open hatch.
The one where he picks up the backpack and everything spills out.
Yeah, that one. This
goes to catch
this
the
one.
egg.
This one, and it's just. So this is an eye of I know I'm in trouble.
That reminds me of Nagatoro.
Yeah, way before I read Nagatoro.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically this is the reaction, because even the Grunt's Umbreon, that one was an egg. I think I have everything written down.
You do.
Somewhere.
So Grunt basically just stole a well, not grunt. Lily basically became an unofficial Team Rocket grunt by going around and stealing people's eggs.
Well, the reason why Lily is the way she is also from being exposed to grunt.
Ah.
If you read the Gardevoir lore or just their line, is that Ralts can feel emotions, and it tries to stay away from things it doesn't like. So you will only have Ralts come out to a person when it feels good things. What does the grunt feel most of the time? Frustration, anger. He's pissed off. So to cope, because she can't run away, she tries to make him feel better. What do you do to make a bad person feel better? You do bad
Drink them
things.
stuff.
You do bad things. She notices a pattern. So she now can eventually do bad, maintain the situation. Then when your route evolves into Curlia, it can start reading your emotions better and kind of read your intentions and thoughts. So now
This might be a bit outdated, but this is the thing you're referring to, right?
which one?
I've seen the thing.
Oh yeah, no, this is not outdated. I've recently. Oh yeah, this particular shit is outdated, but here's the shit now.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
me have-
updated it. But if you read the descriptions, like the Pokemon descriptions for Ralts, let me have a look. Ralts, and then Curly, and then Gardevoir, it escalates into what they can feel.
Yeah.
And read from the other trainer. So let's see. Ralts senses the emotions of people using the horn on his head. This Pokemon rarely appears before people, but when it does, it draws closer if it senses that the person has a positive disposition. Ralts has the ability to sense the emotions of people. If its trainer is in cheerful mood, this Pokemon grows cheerful and joyous in the same way. What happens if it doesn't? A Ralts has the power to sense the emotions of people and Pokemon with horns on his head. It takes cover if it senses any hostility.
Oh no.
Okay, let's go to Kirlia. This was just the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald in descriptions. So let's go to Kirlia. It is said that a Kirlia that is exposed to positive emotions of its trainer grows beautiful. This Pokemon controls kinetic powers with its highly developed brain. Kirlia uses the horns on its head to amplify its psychokinetic power. When the Pokemon uses its power, the air around it becomes distorted, creating mirages of non-existent scenery.
Is this why Lily's so airheaded?
Yes. A Kirlia has the
no.
psychic power to create a rip into dimensions and see into the future. It is said to dance with pleasure on sunny mornings. What happens when she doesn't see anything good in the future? She starts to cope. Then we have Gardevoir.
Yes, Gardevoir.
Let's have a look. Gardevoir has the ability to read the future. If it senses the impending danger to its trainer, this Pokemon is set to unleash its psychic kinetic energy at full power. Does the fucking barbarism page? She doesn't recognize him.
Yep, apparently create a black hole.
That's a different one. Gardevoir has a psychokinetic power to distort dimensions and create a small black hole. This Pokemon will try to protect its trainer even at the risk of its own life. And then Emerald, it apparently does not feel the pull of gravity because it supports itself with psychic power. It will give its life to protect its trainer. Now, why do you think Lily is a mule? Because she doesn't feel the pull of gravity.
Yeah. Makes sense.
This is why she's carrying all of the ground stuff most of the time. But anyway, this is just to cope. This is why she is the way she is.
Yes, a lot of thought went into this, clearly.
I had a question even back then from Noodles, I think she asked Gardevoir usually stick to good people, why does she stick to you? And I never answered, but
Oh, that's
I have now, I guess.
Dear.
But yeah, the Cyndaquil that the Grunt has, that was stolen by Lily. The Umbreon that the Grunt has, that was stolen by Lily. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And both of them were eggs, so just took the egg and then hatched.
As you do.
Yeah, I just like the way you handle your characters when you eventually get around to writing them and drawing them.
Hashtag eventually.
Eventually.
Like for me on the first read,
the
like
Hall of Justice.
because I didn't quite get the joke at the time. It was like, oh, Mr. Ace seems so nice. Why does the Grunt hate him? And then on the hindsight, it's like, oh, he's smug.
He's really, really smug, and the joke is that he doesn't see why. He doesn't notice. He's completely oblivious to him being smug, because everything just works out for him.
I feel bad for that old man.
Don't. He's a bad person.
No, but it's like, I can't help it. I feel bad for the assholes who have been down a bad hand, and then like anytime you think, oh,
again, he returns later.
He does, yeah.
And he gets reprimanded by the Grunt. But he also abandons him in the time of need, so to say.
Oh, no.
Let me have a look. Because this is where the Skull Grunts happen upon them. I just have
I
just have notes written down for future stuff, but let's see. I love this note. Rotom is fucking stupid. Moving on. That's it. Okay, runs into the Rowlet breeder. Runs into the Rowlet breeder who is looking for Ace's Rowlet. Gets haggled, doesn't budge. Starts yelling at the old man for obvious Pokemon care mistakes. Skull Grunts show up to harass both of them. The two are less than impressed. Rowlet breeder takes the chance to run off. So yes, he's a horrible person, and he's actually looking for Ace right now to get his fucking Rowlet back.
Only because Ace's was just off color.
Yeah.
He spent his whole life trying to get that off color damn bird.
I love how Cedric just came out the egg smug as soon as the sunglasses were added.
Well, he
Like
imprinted on
smug.
his trainer. Yeah, Ace was the first thing he saw, so it's like, yeah, this is what I am now.
But yeah, like, I know you say the Grunt is an asshole, but just, this is my own personal headcanon thing. It's like, there's like one tiny nugget of good for Grunt, like when it comes to Pokemon. Like, as you said, he gets annoyed when the care's not done properly and whatnot.
That's because he grew up in a daycare house, so he can tell if Pokemon's not been like treated properly. He just sucks at training them. He just really sucks at training and that freaking Machamp of his looks huge and powerful, but it's just on roids. It's not powerful at all. That
oh no!
Again, I'm probably gonna rewrite a few things, but essentially, I did rewrite it. Okay, it's a Machoke that he takes from Rocket B, that I showed to you, who is basically like a Bison impersonator.
Yeah.
So he made his Pokemon look like Dulcim and fucking Zangief.
Yeah.
And both of them are useless. Again, he just gave Machamp loads of those protein or whatever else.
Oh yeah, I know the one.
So his stats are big, but he's useless. He just likes to flex his muscles and be like show himself off.
Grunt should enter him in a contest.
Vanity muscles, yes, he'd win.
Well, Grunt has gone to contests.
Oh, yeah, you
thing.
told me.
I do love his contest sort of design. Like, I just like it with the slick back hand, the outfit. It's like, yes, good, yes.
That is a thing, and Lily has won 2 badges. One,
And they stole the rest.
no, she got one for cleverness, and then she stole another one.
That's how clever she is.
Because she was clever. Again, let me see. I think I even responded with the thing.
Yeah, cause
Yeah, because I was like, my God of War won this or whatever.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why we stole it.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I don't know if it's showing up on screen. Probably not.
let me take a look, Lou. Oh no, it is showing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this one. That's fine. We won the cleverness ribbon instead. Then we use that cleverness to steal your beauty ribbon.
Oh yeah, look at him. He's just a proud Pokemon Papa. He's like, yeah, that's my girl.
Good shit.
It's just like, it's like, yeah, he's mean to Lily most of the time, but it's like, if he really didn't care about his Pokemon, he would have just released all the ones he thought were useless ages ago.
Yeah. We get rid of them. Remember.
But, but yeah, just in my head, it's like, he cares about them, because they're losers. Like him.
Basically.
We tolerate each other.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's like
and
our
again, it's not a one-sided relationship. Remember, she can fight back.
Yeah, that was it. And I actually did some contest stuff.
Bam.
Came second in toughness. I managed to come in first for coolness. Yeah.
Are we ever gonna find out where that Ditto came from?
No.
It's just there, it just exists as an entity?
Yes.
The Ditto is something that was just in the daycare center, left over. And yeah.
No one knows where it came from.
Well, the thing is, he'll get rid of it really quickly. If I ever get to it. That's how he gets his Rotom.
Ooh.
He gets a Rotom that actually talks. But it's busted.
So it's an asshole.
No, it's just glitched. Because Kukui, when like in the story right now, Grant's Pokedex is broken because he threw it to the ground while on a call.
Yep.
And
I know.
so Ace suggests they go to Kukui's, maybe get it fixed. And Kukui does have a Pokedex, and he says, "Well, I do have one. We can use that." And he just kind of like says, "Like I'll order more later, but I can give you this one." So he takes the thing and he just plugs the data into it, and then he says, "Like, yeah, I'm just gonna back up all the data into it." And the Grunge is like, no, wait, because it's not an official Pokedex. It's just some bootleg full of viruses and other shit. So the Rotom also goes into the Pokedex and gets infected with all the shit that's in it.
Oh no.
So the joke, the prior setup is that the Hex Maniac predicts this, and she pulls it off as a joke, again, just to see the Grunt panic and suffer later. So she gives him her Rotom, and she gets something out of this. She gets a Ditto, because Grunt feels bad for fucking up her Rotom. But at the same time, he gets rid of the fucking Ditto.
So they both win.
Exactly.
I can't wait for you to eventually draw Kukui. I do like seeing your interpretation and art style of things.
I've drawn him once.
Oh, yes, but you've improved since then in theory.
I've drawn him once, and Reese is also in that sketch.
Indeed I am.
The first time I drew his character. I actually don't remember if I have it anywhere on the computer. I probably do.
I still have the random sketch you did of Luna just holding the Mimikyu up to the Skullgrunt's eye.
Oh, I think I still have that as well. I just lost the fork file.
Wanna take a peek?
Again, I just love the chaotic attitude that your art style has.
It is very chaotic, yes.
Like, whenever you, on the rare occasions that you do doodle or sketch out AJ, it's like you just bring all the gremlinness to the forefront.
my comment.
But I want you to know that the grunt would probably not get along with whatsoever. Just say he might get along a little bit with Vivi because Evie is a little bit subservient in terms of like her personality, where she'll just crumble.
Yep.
With AJ, she has the opposite, where they if they interact, they'll probably fight.
Will it end with a small child biting his ankles?
Basically, again, when she's small, he'll probably get annoyed with just how annoying she is. Again, the gremlin. What is this
Yes.
lost child? And she would probably, as I understand, she'd probably be annoyed with him for not respecting her.
Yep.
You have entered my turf! You must pay the toll! That'll be 5 gumdrops.
And when she's an adult, then he'd just be annoyed with her existence at all. From all the previous stuff, and just not liking her. So
It's funny 'cause we
he'd
haven't-
literally be just like all grumpy man Jenkins there.
It's funny because we ironically have it planned that AJ's either going to become like a professional wrestler in the Pokemon Wrestling League or a police officer. We're still undecided on that one.
Why not
So they
both?
go from like,
Like Officer Patrick.
who's Officer Patrick?
German suplex!
Oh no.
Officer
Well,
Patrick is a
the-
character that, well, it's Officer, okay. I do have him sketched somewhere, but basically he's a professional wrestler on Alola, but he's also a police officer.
Oh, is this a canon character or a
No,
you
no,
character?
this is Patrick. This is a joke on Patrick.
Oh,
Because as soon as he takes
I
off
get
his
you
his
now.
mask, he's just like Officer Meekings in a way, like where he just
Oh,
has these
okay.
dot eyes and he's just oblivious to everything, but he's super buff. and
That's
again, like
amazing.
okay, he just keeps destroying shit, but they keep him because he's so popular. He's the police mascot in a way. They can't get rid of him.
Oh, he's Gumshoe.
Yeah, let's go with that. Gumshoe is actually a team player, like he said in the game. But basically,
Aw.
they can't get rid of him because he's like really popular with the kids.
Aww.
But,
That's
But I do
adorable.
have him somewhere. He basically wears a mask from one of those fossil Pokemon, the one that looks like a shield. Shield
That
Triceratops.
Bastiodon.
Yeah, I think it's a Bastiodon. Let me find. I think I have him sketched somewhere. Hashtag somewhere. I might have lost it as well, so who knows.
Aw. I think like back on the topic of AJ real quick, like we made a joke comic where like for some reason Luna Rio has Grunt babysit the kids for the weekend
God,
for
no.
whatever reason. And then like on Monday AJ gives a school report about what they did at the weekend. It's like, we learned how to scam people with street tricks and we stole a bunch of this and that.
No.
So that is why the
She can
Grunt
go.
is my
Yeah,
favorite.
she can go over the stuff that he taught them, and Rio Luna's like, the hell, man, and he's like, what? They need people skills. They need adult skills.
What you doing, Amy? Writing out my confessional now so that I can get a plea bargain?
practicing my plea bargain.
Luna, say something to the man. You're right, Rio. I will say something. Grunt, you have erred. You haven't taught them how to not get caught. That's not what you're supposed to be teaching them.
It's too late, Rio. We're already this deep.
It's too late, Fava. I have seen everything.
I'm traumatized.
That's just TV. I'm traumatized. Cobalt says, summon Mr. Ill-fated Monster Hunter run against Safi. Oh,
Oh no.
oh, Phantom said 3 hours and 20 minutes
Yeah.
live, new record. Yeah. No, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's what.
No,
That
the
was
bot's
5
not
hours,
the
30
stream.
minutes.
The bot's not his bloody stream holds that record.
Yeah.
Never again. No, never again.
I would have done
Yeah, I had to step in. I had to step in just to kill that thing. Well, I say I killed it. It was a team effort. But Luna killed Grunt and his team in one go. It's just on the screen.
Go
I love
on.
that last panel.
Dead.
Also, Luna just looks freaking cute there.
Yes, he does.
Why is she so cute, Sid? How did you make her so damn cute?
Because that's the innocence gene that I'm talking about.
Oh.
I'm just a robot. I'm a walking, talking Pokedex. Lol, lol, lol.
Yeah,
Maybe
some
one day.
couples are Marge and Homer. Rio and Luna are closer to Bob and Linda from Bob's Burgers.
You think?
Yeah, Linda's the chaotic boss, and Bob's the like, why are you people this way?
Mm.
You're all awful,
Fine.
but I love you.
Oh, there's okay. Basically, this is what it looks like. But that's him under the mask. It's just like
That's
Simple.
amazing.
He's just
I love
simple.
this. I love this. It's
Huh?
amazing.
I haven't actually seen this one, but that's cool.
I just like how happy he is.
He's just happy-go-lucky, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, because I did a
pure
version of that
himbo
myself,
vibes.
actually. One moment. Where is it? Because Bex has moved some of my stuff around. Yeah, this is the one I did.
Yeah, completely different vibes.
I know, right?
I like Sins better.
Well, Sins is better.
Well, that's
'Cause I
the one
based
from
this one off
Phantom's.
Phantoms.
Yeah, this is one.
Yeah.
This is the one from Phantom's interpretation,
Good,
and
good
that's
effort,
fine.
Phantom.
And that's fine. Again, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just I know Patrick personally, and that's the way he is. I'm sorry.
He's very happy-go-lucky when he's in the right mood.
Yeah.
Well, as me and Sin have often said, our universes are completely different. Certain events happen in both, but they're slightly different.
Yeah.
So we don't step on each other's toes if need be.
Just don't rap on his boat.
Speaking of rapping, is that still canon?
To a degree,
I think
yes.
that was just a joke.
Oh no, I'm still having it. When Evie's trying to be all punk, she'll do rap. But it's very rare she does it.
So it's canon in Reese's brain, not so canon in my brain.
Well, there's a
Yeah.
lot of things I have Evie
This
do
is
in
this
my
is
brain
this
that
is
you
also
won't have
canon
to do.
in my story. So yes, the grunt will fucking throw her off his boat.
Like, I don't know why. Like, you know how I joke about doing a T pose for dominance kind of thing?
Oh god.
Well, the thing is, Evie actually can dance. So once she sees the Skull grunts doing the whole salute they do with the "We're Team Skull,"
Oh, I
what
found
have
it.
you, she's like, "Oh, a dance off, eh?"
I found it,
And she
Becky.
starts.
Oh no. Ah yes. I love that one.
Yeah. So yeah, Evie asserts her dominance by actually dancing, and they're so shocked and surprised by it. They just kind of accept her into the fold.
And then Gus was like, what's with this lost child? We adopted it, boss! You don't know how to take care of yourselves, put it back.
And I find it interesting that the Pokemon Company actually did a live action dance video with the skulls versus a dancing Pikachus.
Oh god, no.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the Gizmo looked too squirty in that one.
Either way, my point being is, as a joke, I would have Eevee and Guzma actually have a dance off. Just for shits and giggles. And that's how Eevee assumed control and got his city.
But that's not canon at all.
No, we actually did draw that up. How she actually got the hoodie.
Yes.
It was a two-parter, actually.
Mhm.
Let's see if I can actually find it.
Mhm.
It
Was
is an alternate universe fandom.
Yeah.
It's just to
Yeah,
give
basic-
ourselves freedom.
Mhm.
Basically, our rule is so long as it's cool with the creator of the characters that want to be used,
Yeah. Just
then
Technically,
then
technically
it's fine.
ask, but you don't have to completely rewrite your own stuff. That's all it is.
It's like, hey, I'd love to do it. Like, I don't know, like example, Luna wants to go on an ice cream adventure with Grant because they're both bored.
Mm.
Yeah, if Sin said no, then we don't do it. Just that simple.
And if I say
says
sure,
yes,
then
then we do it.
I'd still like know what they have planned. Because if they completely
I don't know.
rewrite my character, I'd be like, why?
It somehow ends in them getting framed for robbing a bank.
Yeah.
And then Rio has to post bail, but he only has enough for one, so he bails out his wife. Or if we're feeling mean, he bails out the Grunt and Luna's just sad.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of bailing out.
Oh,
Let's see if I can find it, because again, Bex has moved some of my comics around.
I was trying to be helpful.
No, I'm not blaming you. It's just my mind remembers at one place and then it's somewhere else. This one. I'm putting it on screen.
Oh yeah, the Halloween card for last year. Oh, we didn't do anything for Halloween this year.
Not this year, no.
Oh god.
You know what's funny, Becky? Like the fact that you're dressed as a magma grunt is probably one of Grunt's biggest peeves. Not for any specific reason. It's just like he hates environmentalists. He hates all the other teams. In terms of like he actually wanted to go into other ones, but every time he checks, every single time it's either a cult or an environmentalist cult or some kind of doomsday cult, and he's just like, why do every single one of you wants to destroy the world? I just want to be rich. I just want to live a good life.
That's just a fun little Easter egg because, fun fact, Ruby was the first ever Pokemon game I played as an adult.
And obviously, Red was my first one, so yeah.
And
How we got these costumes, don't ask.
we also did like a team switch outfit thing for Eevee and Jing, but we never did anything else with them.
No, never got a chance to.
Mm.
Well, I say that. When you're trying to work and do other things in between, yeah, time gets away from you.
And it's annoying because the outfits work really good with them. Like, you show them your fine work.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Anyway,
Sorry, Sid.
I have a lot of things to go through. Because, yeah, I'm just that kind of crazy git that just draws and draws and draws and draws, and before I know it, oh! I made how many?
Yes.
Oh dear. I'm a fiend and a scoundrel. Yes, because the missus has made me draw them in many, many, many different outfits. There you go.
Oh yeah, this one. No, again, like when the reason like the grunt takes up of the skull grunts is because, well, they're the closest fucking thing to what he knows. Just hoodlums. But then again, they fuck it up. Oh yeah, I never posted this.
Oh, yeah.
What I teach you about rapping in my present, shrimp? This is from Galar.
Yes, it is from Gala.
Phantom's first one was Diamond.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's not Mr. Grit. I just wanted to cheer you up with a song.
Yes.
You disgust me.
Meanwhile, AJ's just watching from the side like, hey, suffer.
Yeah. Literally did.
I guess because Grunt and AJ personality-wise might be similar in some ways, so it's
Yeah.
like that's probably why they clash.
Yeah. That's the point I was trying to make.
Okay, yeah, my brain's slow. Aw, Phantom's like, I never seen that one before. I feel betrayed, though.
I have not. Like I said, I have a lot of unshown sketches.
He has many secret doodles.
I have
Yes, he
many,
does.
many unposted things.
Even I don't know all of them.
Wake me up inside
I think I have one doodle of Grunt where I just wanted to see what his hairline would be like when he was old, and he is balding back, like, from the top. let me see if I actually saved that.
Oh yeah, I actually saw Evanescence live on Monday, so that comic is well timed.
Yeah, I know. That's how I do.
Didn't save it here.
We're seeing exclusive things on the stream, guys. Watch
Yeah,
more, maybe Sid will share more secret doodles.
maybe. I might have some problematic things here though, so I need to be careful.
Yes. Oh, that's just
Actually, let
like
me just do that so that it doesn't show up on screen for everybody. It's an off sketch. That's different. This is Depression Doodle. This is Maniac. This is a porn doodle. This is another porn doodle. And this is the Follow Ground logo. And this is Bounty Hunt sketches. This is more porn. This is a shit post. This is more porn.
Why do you say so? I'm just gonna clip this.
This is sketch, random sketch. This is a smoking sketch. That's an old character sketch. This is a young grunt sketch. I can show this.
oh yes,
This is when he caught the magic carp. He was very happy.
Oh, I love that one. You should color it.
Amazing. I think I got
It would
pissed
be
off because
so
I couldn't get the
cute.
pose right.
Aw. Well, you've had some time to breathe, so you could like redo it. I don't know. I just like it.
This is a
It's
Maniac
happy.
sketch. Another depression sketch. And this is an aqua sketch. And this is a character sketch.
Mhm.
Yeah, this isn't. I guess it's not in here. The thing is, I lost a file, and
No.
I lost a lot of sketches with it. It just
no.
one day it wouldn't open, so
It just left.
it might have been in there.
It
Damn.
just quit.
Yeah, and I think the grunt sketch was in there as well.
Aw, that's a shame. Because I remember seeing a bold grunt.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go on for the next stream. Let's
Oh, right,
see.
yes.
Yeah, I don't think I had it saved, unfortunately. Oh well.
Phantom's like, bold grunt, you say? We do, but we can't show it.
He is balding when he's like 60 or something. 60, 70. I had a sketch of him somewhere, but that might be long gone forever. Might
I
also
don't
be
think
in
wearing
my
a
other
bag on
file.
the head would help.
Well, he wears a fisherman's hat, so you don't see it. But whenever he takes it off, it's like the front is a little bit more bolder.
Hehe, smug Yeevee.
Yes. Doesn't do it often, but when she does. Yeah.
Maybe it's in here.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe.
Ooh!
That was for the joke when where Phantom said like female grunt, and I'm like, yeah, here you go, fine, whatever.
Smash question mark?
Question mark
Smash.
indeed. Was it in the Yoki sketch? Nope. I'm just wondering if it's part of our sketches, and it doesn't seem like it.
I seriously love the himbo, man. I love that himbo vibe.
I guess it's gone forever.
Aww. Unless it's somewhere in the backlogs of our chat.
It probably is, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, let me take a look, see though.
You can
No,
try.
Reese, it's madness.
Yeah, you can try.
Madness!
But I'm gonna.
I
I'm
am
gonna-
an afro!
I'm gonna stop the stream instead.
That's fine.
Yes.
I should be going to bed, no?
Mhm.
Because I have work. Oh dear.
Mm.
In any case, well, thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna end it here for now, and we'll see you again next week for more drawing.
We'll see if I join the stream from the start this time.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll see you later.
Catch
Bye.
you all later.
Bye.